Babies, it's your girl Where Secrets coming at you with another video. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a family member, because we are litty over here. So y'all, if y'all see this shirt more than once, it's a Purple Rain shirt I bought from Walmart. It's clean, but I'm wearing it again. I love this shirt. Just some convenience, so don't judge me. As you can see, I didn't went back to the bob. Your girl's hair was breaking, so there we go. So in today's video, y'all, because I'm not even gonna drag it on, I did a video, and was it a video? Well, I posted things on social media to say, hey, you know, I wanted to do like a get to know me, a 30 for 30. I wanted you all to send questions. If you didn't get a chance to send me a question, we can definitely do a part 2 if y'all like this, you know. So yeah, I wrote down everything in my little content journal. My mom bought this from me from Torrance. It's called Boss Babe. What is a boss babe? A badass independent woman on top of the game, stands up in what she believes and speaks her mind. That's me. So y'all, we're gonna get to the questions. So it's the 30 for 30. Fun facts about me and all up in my business. I have me an adult beverage. I am 30 years old, way above the limit to indulge. If you want to take a sip for a sip, please be over the age of 21. Whatever y'all do, that's your business, but please be over the age of 21 to indulge. And what Pimp C said, now pull up. So we're going to take a little drink. If you're curious, this is gold, or no, what is it? Is it Gold Peak? No, the Lipton's unsweetened tea mixed with the Minute Maid lemonade with some Tito's. So like a Long Island light tea. Whatever, we're not here for that. So, you know, I've been, you know, taking a few sips. So this is just me. This is my character, very laid back. I know when I first started YouTube, I was a little machinery, a little robot. So now I'm relaxed and it's just like, what's up? So we got 30 questions, y'all, because I'm 30. So I figured a 30 for 30. So I'm reading them. So here we go. First question is, what's my name? When I thought about this, I automatically thought of that Jill Scott intro she has with The Roots on one of her CDs. They like, what's your name, homegirl? Tell me, what's your name? And she say, my name is Jillscott. Jill Scott representing North Philly. Well, I'm corny like that. But no, my real name is Tasia, like Fantasia. This is how you spell it. I'll put it on the right here. It's spelled different. The way it's spelled, I always get Tasia, Tasha, Tasia, Taji. It's Tasia, like the movie Fantasia, or like the famous R&B singer Fantasia. So that's my name. My name is Tasia. A lot of people call me Ty. That's my nickname. That's what everybody calls me. Or you can call me Rare Secrets. What's my zodiac sign for question number 2? I am a Scorpio. I'm not really big on, zodiac, astrology and all that stuff, but for my sign, it tells me that I'm very territorial. I'm kind-hearted. I would help you, but if you cross me, it's over. I guess you can say I hold grudges. That's something I've had to work on, but I'm very stern. I'm very, I guess, bullheaded in certain type of ways. You can't easily persuade me or easily influence me. So it's just like, if you rub me the wrong way, like I'm good on reading people's aura. Like if I get bad vibes from you, I'm sorry, I can't give you a chance, because my vibe reader is always right. And I don't want to be like a judgy person. I'm not judgmental at all. I'm not that type of person. But if I feel like a dark aura around you, I just can't. So, I'm a very lovable person. People are like, y'all freaks. Like, when you're with someone that you love or you're into, then you show your intimate side. I'm just not out here just like, hey, Uncle Luke with it. Underlay, doo-doo. No. No. What Sierra said, not my goodies. Question number 3, what's my favorite color? Purple. It's my favorite color. Y'all know it represents what they say, royalty, very high loyalty, your highness, just very important. What are you in school for? Well, I actually graduated with my associates in liberal arts because I was in nursing school. Got to clinicals and seeing that was something I did not want to do, and I didn't want to be one of those people that was just doing something for the check. So I got my associates in liberal arts. I'm currently in school for communications to get my bachelor's because, most of my credits transferred over from my first degree. So your girl's trying to get her bachelor's in communications. What do I plan on doing with that? Honestly, I want to work in human resources, HR, because I feel like I like to help people. And I've been on the HR perspective of getting help myself. So I'm like, why not be on the other side of the fence helping people, because I can personally understand on a personal level. And yeah, so right now I'm taking my core classes. So I'm taking like the math and the Englishes. So right now I'm taking all communication classes. Later down where I got to take one semester of a foreign language, but your girl trying to get it done. So I'm only doing 6 credits a semester because I work full time, and I'm loving on my YouTube family. So slowly but surely I can get this done within 2 years and a semester, and I'm going to stick to it. So however long it takes me to do it, I'm going to graduate because I promised myself that, and I'm going to stick to it. Question number 5. What are your positive traits? I think I kind of named that, describing my zodiac sign. Positive traits. I'm a lovable person. You can count on me. I'm very positive. I'm very opinionated. Sometimes my delivery can be a little off, but it comes from a good place. I have a good heart. I'm very goofy. I like to, make people laugh. I'm very talkative. What else? I'm family oriented. I love helping people. I'm the type of person I'll hold up traffic just to, give to the homeless. What else? I don't know. I'm just a lovable person. I'm very positive. Like, I don't like to be around negative Nancy's. That's just not me. I guess I'm just a positive person. Number 6. What are 3 things that make you happy? My family, YouTube. Like, I've actually found a positive space with YouTube. So my family, YouTube, and I don't know. I would say the third thing that makes me happy is just being able to portray my artistry. Like, I like doing nails. Like, nails make me very happy. When I'm doing nails, I'm calm. Like, when I'm having a bad day, I'll just pull out Big Sugar or one of my practice hands and just start doodling stuff, or doodling in my nail book, or just maybe just coloring, just anything that's dealing with writing, or just anything like that makes me happy. Because when I got diagnosed with MS, it affected my mobility. I had to go through rehab to learn how to walk and learn how to write. So it's just like stuff you take for granted once it's like taken from you, because we didn't know if I was going to get it back or if there was going to be limitations. So having that happen, of that being taken away from me, it's like I'm always on it, trying to write something, trying to do something, trying to, punch on my tablet. It's like I'm always trying to use my artistry and write it down, because you never know, in my case, you never know if it might leave. I might wake up tomorrow, might not be able to walk, might not be able to write, might be bedbound. So it's just like, I don't know, time ain't on nobody's side. We don't know what they call it, grandfather clock's going to do. So it's just like, I'm always just my artistry, drawing, sketching, doodling. That's just me. Number 7, where do you work? Now, y'all is in my business, let's just say I have a good job. I have a very good job. My job consists of me helping people every day, and it's with corporate America. That's all I'm gonna say. But your girl does work. Number 8, do you have or want any children? No, I'm 30 years old. I don't have any children. No, I don't want any children. Even before I got diagnosed, I did not want children. That's just me personally. I don't want y'all to be like, she doesn't like children. No, I have cousins. I have nieces, nephews. It's just, kids are not for me. Like, I babysit I love kids, but I love other people's kids because I can return them. It's just me. I've never wanted to have kids. I just, honestly, I don't have the patience. I really don't. I'm the type of person, on my off day, if I want to stay in bed all day and eat ice cream and Oreo cookies, if I just want to just up and leave the house for a couple of days, I can do that. It's just like I'm just very so spontaneous with my life when I'm doing certain things. And you can't do that when you have kids. You have to, think of them before you think of yourself. And just right now, I'm selfish with my time, and I just don't want kids. And some people might be like, well, you were put on this earth to procreate and be fruitful. I don't want to be fruitful and multiply. It's just, whether I get married down the road or anything like that, that's something that he would have to understand, that I don't want kids. Would I be open to adopting kids? Because I feel like there's so many kids out in the world that are already here that would love to, be loved upon. I would be probably open to adopting kids, but physically having kids, no. And even adopting kids, I would really have to love that special person. We would definitely have to be married because I'm not being a single parent. And yeah, we would have to be married. Thank you. Number 9, what do you do for fun? For fun, I like hanging with my family. We play board games, play cards, hanging with friends. I'm the type of person, like, I like playing charades. Like, I'm kind of a geek. I like to play, like, trivia, movie trivia, 90s, 80s trivia, music trivia. I'm that type of person. Like, I like the at-home boring games. Like, I've been turning up since I was, like, in my teens. I went to college early. So it's just like, your girl been turning up, like, so it's just, I like to chill at home. Don't laugh at me. I just learned how to play spades. I be reneging when I be playing spades, so I'm not the type of person that you want me to be your partner. I don't know how to play dominoes. I might learn how to do that next. But, I like to do stuff like that. Just chill at home, go to fish fries, and, I like to kick it. I like to watch movies, go to the movies, and stuff like that. Drive through theater movies and stuff like that, and go to the arcade. I'm a big kid. I like going to Dave and Buster's. I really want to go try Sky Zone, but I'm like, dude, them things got a weight limit because I don't want to go through the thing. But, yeah. Let's take a sip. Number 10, how is it having MS? Well, I actually did a video on this, and, basically it's an autoimmune disease, something like lupus, similar, but not exactly the same. Excuse me. MS is MS. I get treatment once a month. I have a primary care physician, then I have a specialist MS doctor, and we're on top of everything. It's just, at first it was kind of hard to cope with and deal with, which it still kind of is, because it's just like, I have MS, but I'm not MS. So it's just like, for the most part, my family, they help me a lot, even when I'm stubborn and don't want help. So it's just like, it's nothing to really deal with. It's just something to move past. It's just basically, I know I have this monkey on my back, but we gonna work through it together. I'm not gonna let it overcome me, but I still learn how to work through it. Sometimes I might do a little bit too much, so it's like me and this monkey on my back gotta be, kind of like this, to know what each other likes, what we don't like, so we could just kind of, live and cope through, because I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems with MS. So for the most part, I live with MS just like a normal day-to-day person. If there's stuff I need to work on, I need to lose some weight. Your girl lost 1 pound, whoop-de-doo. But, there's other stuff I have to work on, so, MS is MS, but we working through it. Question 11, how do you deal with stress? Y'all, I deal with stress very terribly. When something's bothering me, I'm very verbal. Like, if a person's bothering me, I'll let you know, hey, I don't like that. Don't do that again, or we're going to have an issue. So I'm very verbal. But when there's certain things that's happening that's out of my control, stress sometimes make me physically sick, and I try not to let it get there, but it's kind of hard because I'm the type of person, like, it's only but so much you can do and say. And, whether it's with school, with my job, I kind of try to find a balance. So when I find myself getting very stressed, I meditate. I'm not really a big religious person, but I do pray. Because sometimes my blood be boiling. It be up here. And it need to, get a little bit down. So I just have to, sit back. And sometimes I zone out. Like, I mentally zone out and just say, like, look here, Tells you have to get this under wraps because you don't want to be in a hospital because you know too much stress can make you have a flare with your MS. So you just gotta chill out. You know, I buy a little stress ball, so I just be, you know, something like that. And you know, I find, you know, things to, you know, relieve my stress. And sometimes I have to scream. Sometimes I have to just sing and whoo and woo, you know, Ric Flair, woo, just do stuff like that, and that it works for me sometimes. And sometimes I just gotta sleep it off. You know, when you just get so angry, sometimes you get so angry that you want to cry, or that you do cry, and then you just want to go lay down. Go lay down. Just go lay down and take a nap. Like, that's all I can do. Sometimes I just need to sleep it off and wake up the next day and conquer the world by the horns, doing something else. Number 12, how's your weight loss journey? It's going. Like, I haven't been really I've been stern on myself for the most part. I really haven't been doing a lot of carry out. But, you know, I've been using that air fryer a lot. That's definitely how much was that? $59 well spent. So I definitely use that a lot, but it's just sticking to it because I'm a snacker. Like, oh y'all, excuse me, I had some naf, y'all. It was so good. I did have carry out today. It was good. But it was kind of like healthy. But I'm a snacker, like Oreos, ice cream, chips. That's my weakness. So I've been going to Trader Joe's getting little snacks and stuff, but it's coming along. I lost 1 pound. As long as it's coming down and not going up. So take the good with the bad. Number 13. Are you single? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm single. It's by choice because I really haven't, you know, came across something worth being locked down. Or not even locked down, but I haven't came across a person that makes me want to take them seriously. Nowadays, people, how they approach you, it be off. It's a turn off. Can't keep basic conversation. Got too much going on. Too rough around the edges. It's just like, I don't want the perfect person because nobody's perfect. But there's just certain requirements. I'm sorry. And if you don't meet those, no. So yes, I am single. Am I open? Yes, I am. I'm open to mingle and to date. You know, I'm just that type of gal. 14. What's your type? Oh my gosh. I'm not a very superficial person. I don't have a type. I used to when I was younger. I used to date nothing but guys that look like Rick Ross with the Rick Ross beards, with the low taper fades. You know, little husky, you know. I used to have a type, and it was the bad boys. When I was younger, when I was in my early 20s. Like in my early 20s, 19, 20, up to 21. That's all I kind of dated, was that type of stigma. But now that I'm older, I usually don't have a type. You just can't be no bum. You know, you have to work, have your own everything. Can't be sleeping on your mama's couch in the basement. No, you have to be working towards something. You have to be in school. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I've dated the struggling rapper, the struggling musician. And I mean, when I mean struggling, because it's just that type of struggling where it's just like you're not really trying to take it further than what you need to go. It's just like you're just in that plateau and you're okay with that. And, you know, that might be good for somebody, but I can't just be, you know, gaining speed and you're just happy where you are. It's just like when you're, you know, doing better and elevating yourself, you want to be around people that's doing the same. Like, I don't want to be dragging dead weight with me. So it's like my type is, you got to be a go-getter. You got to be independent. If you do have children, you have to be taking care of your children. Honestly, I prefer not to date someone with children because I'm the type of person, like, I've had bad experiences with guys with baby mamas and stuff, and honestly, I just prefer to not deal with men with children. But if you do have children, you gotta have that situation, like, under wraps for real. For real, for real. You gotta be clean. I do not like a person that's not good on their hygiene, because, you gotta be good with your hygiene. You gotta be business minded. I gotta be able to talk to you. Like, sometimes I like to talk about current events. Now, I don't talk about certain current events on my channel because that's not what my channel is consisted of. But I want to be able to sit down and talk to you about, maybe your political views, religious reviews, if you are a religious person, current events. How do you feel on what's going on? Because, I'm open to dating all types of races. So it's just like what's going on in the world. It affects everybody, no matter what your race is. So I need to know, how do you feel on certain views and aspects as a person? Because if you're the total opposite of me, we can't hang, because it's just like, if your views is not aligning up to what I believe in, which I don't want to be like, I'm only dating somebody that believes in everything. No, it's just like we have to have the same, like we have to be equally yoked. We can't be going in two different, time zones, because it's just not going to work. Been there, done that. I'm at the point right now, I want the finished product. Yes, I'm 30. Yes, I'm still working on myself, but I feel like I'm at a point in my life, I know what I want to do, and I know what my goals are, and I'm doing everything I need to do accomplishing it. Making sure my credit is straight. Making sure, as far as unnecessary debt and stuff, making sure that's straight. School and stuff, thinking about starting businesses, doing YouTube, talking to my family. I want somebody that's on that same type of mentality of trying to level up. If you're not trying to level up, or if you just off into other stuff, I'm sorry, because your girl, I don't have no background of anything. Not a ticket, not a nut. Well, I had a ticket, I paid it off, but that's the most I ever had on my background was a ticket and allowed orderance for a car. I like them beats. But I'm not into the bad boys and stuff. I want me a classic, man. I don't want no man with his pants hanging out on his butt talking about some hey baby, hey Sade, hey Miss Stickums. No, approach me accordingly, please. I just went on the whole rant. Number 15, do you have kids? If not, why? Didn't I just answer that? No, I don't have kids and I don't want kids. It's just a personal choice. 16, do you get along with males or females better? Males. That's always been my personality. It's not that I was hot in the pants or nothing like that. I've always had this, it's like the way I've carried myself. I've always been told I have an old soul. I've always hung around grown-ups. Even when I was young, I wasn't the type of kid that was, you had them kids that be hanging around grown-ups and go tell business. I wasn't that kid. I was one that was actually sitting on the sideline, acting like I'm watching TV, but actually, peeping game on the side. So it's just like I've always hung out with males because I've always been around my uncles, my male cousins. Like, I've always been brought up about a whole bunch of males. Like, I'm kind of like the oldest female. Well, no, it's a few of us, but it's a few females but a lot of males. So I've always just clung to my male side of the family, because it's just like, growing up in the 90s and being around a whole bunch of males, you hear the stuff that they deal with, the stuff that, what type of females they don't like, what type of females does this, that, and that, run a game. So you just hear stuff like that. And then once you get older and you're around females, like in school or friends or associates, you start to peep game and be like, wow. You start to see it on both the male and the female side of it. So it's just like I've always got along better with males, because males back in the day, because males nowadays, they be acting like females. But back in the day, males, they would just be so chill, not on that rah-rah. Sometimes ladies, we can be a little catty, keep stuff going. And it's just like, I'm not a drama person. I've never been the drama type. I ain't into playing telephone, which I mean, like, starting lines, growing. I never been that type of person. I just want to cool, kick it, chill. I've always had a laid back mentality, so I always got along with males better, and it's still like that to this day. 17, do you want to get married? Nope. And I say that standing tall with all 10 toes down. Just me personally, I can just honestly say I've never, hold that thought. How to get my thoughts together. No, I don't want to get married. I have yet to see positive representation of what a true marriage is supposed to be. Traditionally, not this new age type of marriage where people are getting hall passes, free passes to do whatever, to have a little thing and then come back. As long as you come back home, I'm not into that. Now, I know back in the day, Big Ma and them, they had their issues with their marital problems, or Pop might have a family all the way on the other side of the the other side of the area or something on the other side of town. But I'm just saying, real traditional marriages, I have yet to see that type of representation. I've never seen, actual positive representation of marriage, sticking beside each other, faithful, being loyal. So no, I don't want to get married because this current representation, whether you're old or young, I'm sorry, that's not a t-shirt that I want to buy and wear. I don't. Because I'm the type of person, it's not good to try to play me because you're not going to win. And then I'm another type of, sometimes I can go tit for tat. I can be petty. And why even bring that side out of me? Because it's like a Pandora's box. Once it's open, it's open. So yeah. So wait, hold on, my phone's ringing. All right, y'all, my bad, my phone was ringing. But no, your girl doesn't want to get married. 18. Have you ever experienced fat phobia and with dating? Yes. Y'all seen my videos. Y'all can see, you can see me. You can tell that I'm a very thickums. Have I experienced fat phobia? Yes, I have. I'm actually probably going to do another video of this because it's something that's going on. I experienced fat phobia when I'm going to the fit girl stores like Torrid's, Ashley Stewart's, Lane Bryant, like just some of the looks you get from people that look like you, and they're just looking at you just like in disgust, and it's just like, hey, we're both thick, and we're both in here because we're thick. When you think we're supposed to stick together, but you up here judging me, it's just like, you get fat phobia from your peers that look like you, or peers that don't look like you. I've always been considered, I guess you could say, the fat friend, even though I never been sloppy, never stank, hygiene always been to par, been able to pull men and their daddies. So it's just like, it is a fat phobia. I've been overlooked because I was the thicker one. I've been overlooked because I was the darker skinned one. I've always been the fat, dark skinned friend. Or the fat, oh, you're cute to be a chocolate girl, or dark skinned girl, fat friend. Like, I've been all of that. Have I experienced? Yes. Does it suck? Yes. But you learn to deal with it because I'm the type of person, like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words do not hurt me. Because back to the question, do I get along with males? When you're with males, see, males play the dozen. And when I mean play the dozens, it's yo mama jokes, fat jokes. Oh, you look like this. What are those? So when you're hanging around males, you pick up that, like, I got that wit about me. Like, you want to play the dozens? I'm the wrong person to play the dozen. You got some females that'll clam up or start crying or close down. Oh, no, I'm game. You want to play the dozens? I'm the type of person, don't play the dozens with me because there's nothing off limits. So when it comes to fat phobias and stuff like that, don't play with me because it's just like, I will take it there. So I know how my mouth is at times. So I have always been known as the angry black girl because my thing is, okay, I'm fat. Okay, thank you. Tell me something I don't know. Like, I'm that type of female sometimes. But I've learned to calm that down because you have to be careful who you be rah-rah with. But when I experience fat phobia, sometimes it takes me there because it's just like, you're telling me the obvious. Tell me something I don't know. Like, I will be the person to be like, okay, I can always lose this weight, but what about your face? Like, I was that type of person. So, with the dating, yeah, I've had people pass me up because I guess I was bigger than the usual type they dated, or darker than the usual type they dated. But I've never had an issue with pulling a guy, dating a guy, keeping a guy, being in a long relationship with a guy. Most of the times that I've ended relationships because I chose to end it because I'm just like, it's either toxic or this is just something I don't want to do anymore. Like, I'm not going to stay in something just to be able to say, I got a man. That's not me. So with dating, it is what you get. People, whether I meet you online or in person, you know what you're getting. I'm thick. I'm not sloppy. I carry my weight very well. I'm 5'10". We don't say how much I weigh, but I'm 5'10". So I carry my weight very well. Like, a lot of my weight, you can see it. It's from my boobs, and I got a big butt. I got a fupa stomach, but the wagon I'm dragging is clearly obvious. So when you're dating me, you know what you're getting. I'm not the type of person, I'm not going to try to, if we're dating and if we get intimate, I'm not going to turn the light off, turn them off. You know what clearly you know how I look with my clothes on, so I really don't care how you see me with my clothes off. I'm not the type of person. I'm very comfortable in the skin I am. I'm comfortable with my body. I'm comfortable with everything. So that's just me. 19. Why do you wear dupes instead of the real deal? Just a personal preference. I like dupes because honestly, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. I can't afford to get the real thing. If all the dupes I had, if they were real, do you know that's like probably close, either a little bit close to or over $100,000, if not that. Because a lot of those dupes is whatever. So if there was a real deal, that's how much. I don't got 100 anything. If anything, I'm almost close to $100,000 in debt from loans, student loans. So it's just like, no, I chose to wear dupes because it's just a personal preference. I might do a story time on this, might not. But I've been in a situation where I was held up and my purse was taken. The purse was a fake. I didn't lose no sleep. Nothing was in there. So it's just like, just imagine if the purse that I was carrying was real. We're talking about that could have been a $4,500 bag. I would have been mad. So it's just like, stuff like that. And then I'm not a materialistic person. Yeah, I like to have nice purses. If somebody asks me where you get it from, it's a dupe. So it's just like, I like to look nice. I like to dress nice and have nice accessories. But my thing is, why pay the price when you can, get it for the low? And clearly, me wearing dupes, this is not a new thing, y'all. If I'm 30, I was born 91. A lot of our parents was taking New York trips, the New York bus trips. They was buying seats for about $20, $30, $50, taking luggage, empty luggage with them, and going to New York and buying dupes. So now, let's not all just play like dupes is a new thing. People been wearing dupes. A lot of us, our uncles and aunties were the purse people. We would go to the barbershops with our older cousins, our mans, or our brothers, and the purse person would come in there like, I got the for the low, I got the 2 for the 60 something. So let's not act like this is just a new thing. So, Number 20. How long have you been doing your nails? I want to say on and off for since maybe like 20. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to sit here and lie. Between like 2012, 2013. I don't know. I'll probably show like some of my old images when I first started. But yeah, for a couple of years, since like the early 2010s, like up in that era, and I started using like the Kiss kit that you can buy from, what is it, CVS and beauty supply stores. I started using that, and it was on the popping. Drinks up. How much practice did it take to get it right? It takes a lot of practice with nails, because people ask me like, how do you do your right hand? How do you do your left hand? It takes a lot of practice. Like, that's what I can't stress too much, about. It's just practice when you have the time, because I know everybody has, full-time lives. Some people are full-time parents, take care of their parents. So it's just like, when you have the time, practice. If you got people that's willing to let you practice, whether you mess up their nails or not, practice. If you can, put aside some money to get a practice hand, practice. Just practice on yourself. Whether or not if it comes out right or wrong, just still practice on yourself and still wear it boldly. Even when my nails weren't, as popping as they are now, which I still don't think they're popping compared to my peers, but they're popping to me, I still will wear my stuff proudly. People ask me who would do my nails. I did. They could be messed up. Polish could be on the cuticle lines. I did. And wear it boldly, because at the end of the day, no matter if nobody likes your stuff, it's up to you to be your own promoter. Don't get mad if people aren't promoting you, supporting you. You have to be your own biggest critic and your own biggest fan. Now, if you have family members and friends and supporters, that's fine. That's considered extra. But the main person that needs to be, oh, my light just went out. The main person that needs to be promoting your stuff is yourself. You have to be your biggest promoter, your biggest critic, and you have to be able to take constructive criticism. Somebody can say, oh, that's ugly. Say thank you. Have a nice day. Don't go back and forth with somebody about your work. It's pointless. You know what you can do, and you know what potential you have, so get there and practice. 22, what made you start a YouTube? What made me start a YouTube is I'm a very talkative person, so I felt like, why not share my my personality with the world. My family and friends, they know what I bring, and they know how my personality is. Like, I'm very bubbly, I'm very open, I'm real as it get. And I've been told I have like a quirky personality, which can come off as quirky, dorky, all of that. And that's just me. I'm just my own person. I've always danced to the beat of my own drum. Even as a kid, I'm fine with how I am. I'm an introvert. Sometimes I can be an extrovert when I'm around people. I can turn it on and turn it off. But like, even before my mom had my brother, I was always used to, being by myself. Me and my brother, we have a 4-year difference. So it's just like, in that short period of time that I was alone, I've always been used to being by myself, playing by myself, talking to myself, and not talking to myself in a crazy way. Like sometimes you gotta run stuff, across yourself. Like, hey, do you think would that be a good idea? Should I do it? Nah, maybe I should do it. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. So it's just like I've always been the type of person that had that burst of energy, and I was just like, why not share it with someone? Doing my nails, why not share? You have people charging people $1,000 for a class that I can show somebody for free. Now, I'm not no licensed technician. I'm not a professional. Ooh, excuse me. But I feel like, why not show people the game for free? Because I just feel like a lot of these people are taking advantage of people. And if you don't know, or if you don't know how to get to that information or that knowledge, you're not going to know, and you're going to be the person that gets taken advantage of. So that's why I started YouTube, because I'm just like, let me hit people into some game, whether it's to designer dupes, affordable clothing, affordable perfume, different products I use, and nails, doing nails, different designs, tutorials, step by step. It's all free game. I feel like it's so much knowledge out here. Why, like, what's the point of charging people? Now, I know everybody got to make their dollar, everybody got to hustle, but it's just like, it doesn't hurt just to help people. Some people can't afford it. Some people don't have it, or some people just, I ain't paying that, and I don't blame you, because I'm the type of person, I'm not paying that either. Regardless if I got the money or not, I'm not paying that. So it's just like, I'm the type of person, I don't mind helping people. I'm not a gatekeeper. You got some people that have information, but I'm gonna hold on to it for myself. I don't want nobody else to have it. I'm not that type of person. I'm an open book. You got questions to ask me. If I know it, I know it. If I don't, I'm gonna figure it out, and we gonna both know it. You feel me? 23. Why do you always wear t-shirts? Because that's always what I've been comfortable in. I'm a tomboy. I'm still trying to grow out of that, even at the age of 30. So I've always wore t-shirts, whether it's plain t-shirts, graphic t-shirts, just a t-shirt. I don't know. 24. What advice do you have for someone starting a YouTube channel? Ooh, that's juicy. My advice to you is be yourself. Be yourself. I don't care what your peers are doing. I don't care what their analytics, their numbers, their views. I don't care what their stuff look like. I don't care what's aesthetically pleasing to the next person. I don't care if a person's over here, they shopping at Rodeo Drive, or they shopping at the Galleria getting real stuff, carrying Chanel bags, pumping through, eating caviar. Be yourself. If that's not you, don't portray that. Because I hate when I see people get on YouTube and they're just like, hi, I drive a Range Rover and I eat caviar and I live in a luxury home and I have a doorman. Like, don't get on here trying to be somebody else that you're not. Be the same person that when you get off that camera, you're the same person. YouTube shouldn't feel like a job. Now, you got to get that credit, your content out and stuff like that. So, you got to be consistent, but be yourself. Whether you're quirky, dorky, a nerd, a gamer, a fashion designer, a nail tech, a hairstylist, a lash tech, education, a babysitter, a daycare director, principal. You can work at Walmart, for corporate America. I don't care. You can be going through school. You can be getting your GED. Be yourself, but tell your story. Don't try to tell nobody else's story, because ain't nobody lived through your shoes. Now, people could probably have went through similar stuff like you and they can relate, but be yourself. Being yourself will get people to like you. And I don't mean like you just like you want people to like you. It's not that. You want people to be able to relate, to be able to be like, yo, she's real. She's spitting those facts. She's speaking the truth. No, I'm sorry, y'all. This naff and them onions. Sorry. But you want people to be like, I can relate. Like, oh my gosh, like I was just talking about that. Stuff like that. Don't get on here trying to be one of the girls. Because as you can see, when they tell their stories, they tell you that it took them time to get there, what their path is. But my thing is just be yourself. Be yourself, be consistent. If you tell your people, your family that, hey, I'm going to upload a video every Monday, do that. If you don't, be like, hey, y'all not getting a video this week, we just gonna chill out. I'm a little burnt out. But be yourself, keep your word, keep the content going. Ask your subscribers, what do they want to see? What are they interested in knowing about you, It ain't always about you. It's about them and us and y'all. So, got a little real. 25. Do you use other websites other than AliExpress? No, I've tried DHgate. I'm still waiting for some item, well, for an item from there. So right now, we'll see if I receive this item, then I might show them a little love, but usually I just stick with AliExpress. 26. Will you be introducing other videos other than dupe reviews? Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. I'm trying to show y'all more try-on hauls because your girl didn't order some things from Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova. And that's coming in the future. I want to do some more, hauls and stuff to show y'all, being thick is where it's at. But, you can dress nice being thick. I'm going to do more nail videos, more, story times because I got some stories for y'all nerves. I literally one day had to just sit back and just be like, what has going on with your life? And I really had to go back. Back in the Do Not Disturb archives folder. And I was like, we might ruffle some feathers. I ain't gonna mention no names, but it is what it is. Your girl gotta get the juice. So yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of different stuff coming up. Hey, it's a whole lot of videos coming up. 27. We coming down. How many piercings do you have now? Y'all, it's all up in my business. I have 16 piercings and I don't have any tattoos. And we're going to move on. 28. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a pediatrician. I wanted to help babies. I didn't want no babies, but I just wanted to help people with their babies. And, when you get older and they start having you do the different type of job searches to see how much schooling and all this and that, I said, oh yeah, I don't want to be that no more. Do you have any pet peeves? Don't lie to me, because that just gets under my skin. Because it's just like, what you lying for? I hate when people exaggerate. Like, people who are habitual liars that always gotta go above and beyond when telling the story. You just be like, what are you lying for? That didn't happen. What was the point? Stuff like that. That's a little stuff that, people that smack. One thing that grinds my gears is people that pop gum. My mom, she does that all the time. She knows it gets on my nerves. And when she pop it, it sounds like thunder and crack. When thunder be like, cha-ching, cha-ching. Like, it just like, bah, bah, bah. I hate that. That is a pet peeve. Please not. That cracking of the gum, it irks my nerves. Another pet peeve, unless I really know you, I don't like to be touched. I don't know why. I just always been like that. Like, when people try to touch me, I'm like, hey, watch your hands. It's just, I've never been a hugger. That's something I've, I tried to work on, but it's just like, I've never been a hugger. For my mom, my nana, but it's just like, I've never been a hugger. I don't. Or if you like my aunties or my pap or, somebody of immediate family, fine. But like, if you're family but not immediate family, like if I don't really know you like that, or if you're a stranger, or I just don't like to be touched. I don't like my hair to be touched. That? Ooh, don't do that. Don't pet me. I'm not a dog. So, little stuff like that. But I really don't have too much pet peeves. And don't pick off my plate. I don't play that. I don't play by my food. Now, I don't mind sharing with you. You want to try something, get your own, utensils, bowl, plate. But do not pick off my food because I will get an instant attitude and be ready to fight over some food. Call me petty if you want. That's just me personally. Do not pick off my plate or we're going to have a problem. Number 30. Kind of been killing this drink. If you knew today was your last day, how would you spend the time? Deep. Very deep. If I knew today was my last day, I would spend it with my family. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Like, I wouldn't be selfish. I wouldn't want to go somewhere to be by myself or vacation. No, I want to be surrounded by people that love me, that show me love. Like, when I'm dead and gone, I want people to be like, Tasia, or Ty, what most people call me. Ty was a real stand-up person. She wasn't selfish. She was very kind. Now, she had some wit to her. She had a little wit to her. That mouth could be a little lashing. But she was a stand-up person. She didn't cheat anybody. She didn't steal from people. She didn't do anything underhanded. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't burn bridges that I know I have to cross. I don't double cross people. If I burn a bridge, that means you've burned or double crossed me, and I'm burning that bridge to let you know, hey, I didn't like that. I'm not going to let you do that again. So we're done. We're done. So it's just like when I'm dead and gone, I want people to be like, you know, she's going to be missed, but she was a good person. Like, if I was to be gone tomorrow, I know that regardless if I fulfilled my purpose, I know I've never did anything wrong to anybody. Like, my conscience is clean. You know how some people, when they're on their deathbed, they're just like, oh, I wish I would have never did this to such and such, and I have to live with that. And I can clearly say with a clear conscience that I've never wronged anybody. Now, I may have said some messed up stuff to a person, but that's because if you hurt me, hurt people usually hurt people. And if you hurt me, because I know I'm a very nice person, I would give a person my last. And if I don't have it, I'm going to find a way to give it to you. You know? So I'm the type of person, if you hurt me, oh, I'm aiming for the jugular. Before I'm good riddance to you, we're the jugular. Call me the juggernaut, because that's what I'm aiming for. You know? But if I was to go tomorrow, I want to spend it with my family. If the family can't get to me, I want my family to be here. If you can't get to me, we putting you on video cam. I just want to be surrounded with my family. Even if we just watch a movie and eat. What's my favorite food? I like hamburgers. I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably be fat. I eat some ice cream, hamburgers, spaghetti, or some sausage. Probably a milkshake and some ginger ale and some water. And I would just want to chill with my family and talk and reminisce. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to fly to Dubai and, you know, party with the best of them and just get crunk and get drunk. No, I want to spend time with my family. If it was my last dying days, if somebody said, hey, next 24 hours, you're going to die. Spend wisely. I'm going to be calling up everybody like, call off work, call off work, call off work, call off work. We meet over such and such house. Bring a plate, bring some this, bring some of that. And I would make sure I have my affairs are in order. You know, get your affairs in order. But, you know, I would just chill with my family. Because I love my family. You know, we might not see each other every day or talk every day, but they're my people, so. And I would invite my friends that I know really gonna care about me, and they gonna speak ill about me. Because, you know, people, when you dating gone, they'll find just a simple thing like, I remember when I had asked her, could I borrow her car? And she told me no. Like, don't be petty. Don't be one of them petty people. Yeah, she didn't let me borrow her car. She was mean. She knew I really had to make it to that appointment or that job interview. We ain't talking about stuff like that. Like, I want to be surrounded by people that really. So yeah, y'all, my battery's low, but that's the last for the 30 for 30. I want to be surrounded by friends and family. I love y'all. If ain't nobody tell you today that they love you, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And this is not over. We're going to definitely do a part 2. If you got any questions, if you want me to do a part 2, put part 2 with a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bonjour. Or no, that ain't bonjour. Bye.